gonna work. It may for a minute, and it may end up getting booted off of here. I have no idea. Y'all, I've had so many problems with my internet for like over a month now. It went Oscar. And yeah, I got my tree up. Yeah, that's how I spent my Halloween. I put up my Christmas tree, um, Halloween. But yeah, so my internet has been really messed up for at least a month, I would say. And they've been out here several times. I even upgraded my internet, and they put in like a brand new router, all of that, and I'm still having issues. And a lot of times I cannot keep a connection with the Wi-Fi, which is what I'm using right now because I'm on my tablet. Um, Let me turn that down a little bit. So yeah, it's been a pain. And no, I've not been making very many videos for this channel. I'm sorry. Haven't had a whole lot to really talk about, and it's like I didn't really want to come on here and make videos just me complaining about issues like the internet and whatever. Um, and I've been so focused on the skating stuff that it's like I know that most of my videos that I am putting up are about skating, and actually I have one that I need to edit to put up. I was going to work on it earlier, but one of the videos that I did, because I have several different videos that I need to edit together for this, which is, yes, it's a skating video. One of the videos, when I was recording it, ended up in portrait mode, which I absolutely hate, loathe, and despise portrait mode. For anybody interested, not that you care, but I hate it, and it ended up in portrait mode. And unfortunately, on Windows 11, you can't rotate a video like you could do on Windows 10. You could just go in and like right click on it, and there would be like a little thing that would come up, and it would say you could rotate it, and that's all you had to do. Simple, easy, no big deal. Can't do it on Windows 11. So I've been watching tutorials trying to figure out how to do it in my editing software, because you can, but oh my God. It's like, seriously, it is like this huge process to do it. So I've got a lot to work on still to try to get this video edited and hopefully posted. Um, oh, and I was going to also mention this live stream was not scheduled. I wasn't really sure if I was going to be doing the live stream or not. I kind of thought I might, but I wasn't 100% sure. But I did get my little treat for anybody that might see this that, has been here for a long time. You know that this kind of a thing. I always have a little snack treat of some sort when I'm doing my live stream. And this is a strawberry crumble cheesecake. I've never tried it. It looks kind of good. I have no idea. So I'm going to have it because that's what I do. It is good. It's actually quite nice. I maybe should have made some milk. I started to make myself a glass of milk to have with it. But then I thought, I don't know if I really want the milk with this. I may want some iced tea or something in a little bit. So I just skipped it. That's actually quite good. I always get my snacks that I have for this at 7-Eleven, unless it's something I'm making myself at home. But surprisingly, 7-Eleven actually has some really good snacky kind of things like this. So that's what I end up doing. And it's easy and convenient. I have two 7-Elevens that are like in walking distance of where I live. So it's not a big deal to go there. Unless the weather's terrible, which it was Was it yesterday or day before? It was yesterday. I can't remember. It was pouring rain, and I think it was the day before yesterday that I had to go on errands. There was a couple of things I absolutely had to go get. Didn't have a choice. So I had to put on my raincoat and put on my little shoe covers because I ride a bicycle. In case you're new here, I don't have a car. I just ride a bike. So whenever the weather's crap, I have to go out in it. If I have to go somewhere and do something, I don't have a choice but to go on my bike. So put on my little raincoat and shoe covers, and I went out in it. Luckily, I didn't get too wet though. I mean, when I got home, I was pretty dry. My shoes stayed pretty dry, which I was really glad about. My clothes I wasn't as worried about, but shoes, especially if you have a lot of rainy days, takes forever for those things to dry. So I was really happy that they didn't get too wet. Yeah, this was really small, but very tasty. And that's it. It's all gone. So yeah, I was going to put up my tree on November the 1st. Last year, I can't remember if it was on Halloween or 2 days before Halloween, that I was going through like this really bad depression last year at this time. And so I just got to where I was like, I really want to put up the tree because when I put it up, it makes me happy. And last year is when I got the, what do you call them? RBGIC lights for the tree, where it can do that, like water fountain, like the flowing effect and all that kind of stuff. They're not the regular LED lights. The LED strip lights um, just change color. You can make them change colors, but they won't have that effect. So these are the RGBIC, which allows you to do that, but they're still strip lights. And I had gotten those for the first time to put on the tree, and I got new ornaments last year, which you can't really see on here very well. But they're all pink and blue ornaments. And last year, I was like so depressed and everything, and I thought, when I put up the tree, it makes me happy. So I did it early. I thought, I'm not going to wait. It's like I'm already feeling down, so maybe I'll feel better. And I did. I felt a lot better. And this year, it's not that I was feeling down. I just was like anxious to put it up. I was just really in the mood to put it up. And it was kind of funny because I have this plug-in pumpkin that somebody sent me years ago from the States. If you're new here, I live in Thailand, and they don't celebrate Halloween. I mean, they might have like Halloween parties and stuff in the big cities, but I live in a really small town, so there's like no Halloween stuff here. I have this plug-in pumpkin that somebody sent me years ago. That's like the only Halloween decoration I have. I had it up all month long, and I would plug it in so it was on and stuff. Halloween, didn't plug it in at all. It just sat there, and then I unplugged it and moved it out of the way so that I could put this stuff up and move things around, because I had to move some stuff to put the tree up. Because I live in a tiny little 1.5 room house, so there's really not a lot of room to do much of anything in here. And so I have to be creative when it comes to putting up the tree. That's why it's kind of in between these little storage things that I have. Just like makes the most sense for me. I mean, I could put it in the half room over here, but that's the cat's room, because that little area in there is so small that you can't really do anything in there. It's just, I don't even know why it's there. I mean, they really should have just made this like one big open space, But for some reason, they put a wall here and divided it up. But I mean, it's just this little tiny area. So I made that the cat's room so that they have a place to play. So there's like a couple of cat trees in there and stuff, they can jump on and look out the windows and things like that. So I didn't really want to put it up in there. And that's where I had it the first 2 years, first two Christmases that I lived in this house. I had it in there. And then was last year the first year? I guess last year was the first year I put it in here. Maybe, I think so. And then I liked it in here because this is where I spend all my time. I very rarely ever go in there. I go in there to clean up, you know, clean litter boxes, you know, play with the cats a little bit, whatever. But other than that, I spend all my time in here. So it's like I'd rather have it in here where I can actually enjoy it and keep an eye on it because this is Poppy's first Christmas here. Because I got him in January, the first week. Was it the first week? Yeah, it was the first week, I believe, of January that I got Poppy. And he was just a little kitten. So he was probably alive, excuse me, at Christmas time last year, but that was before I had him. So this is his first Christmas here. So I've been, kind of watching and, sitting here going, oh God, please don't tear down my tree. So far he's been pretty good. I've, had to get on him a couple of times when he's been sitting there kind of looking at it and he starts wanting to play with the ornaments that are hanging down. But I tried not to have any that were hanging, like swinging down underneath the tree or anything. So I kind of have them up a little bit so where they're in the tree some. So hopefully he won't mess with it too much. I mean, luckily he's been pretty good. But I never know when that could change. I mean, I could go out one day and come home and go, oh God. It could be laying over on its side and I could have a big mess to clean up. So who knows? But here he comes. There he is. That's Poppy. Poppy. He's a boy, and his name is Poppy, which typically I think would be a girl's name. But when I went to go adopt him, he already had the name Poppy, and I thought it was so cute, and it just kind of fit his cute little face that I just said, I'm going to leave it. And that way I don't have to stress out about what the heck am I going to call this cat, because I didn't really know, what I would call whatever cat that I ended up getting. I was getting one because my cat Biscuit passed away, and Oscar, the black cat that was walking around earlier, he's one of those cats that absolutely has to have a companion, like a cat companion. He cannot be without one. And I found that out when I first moved here because I was living in a different situation before I moved into this house. And we had Oscar and Biscuit and some other cats. I mean, there was like a bunch of cats over there. And then when I came here and I only had Oscar because it was a big thing trying to get Biscuit back. I eventually did, but at the beginning I didn't have Biscuit. And it was an ordeal. But after I moved in here, Oscar just absolutely was miserable. He would just pace back and forth, constantly crying and crying and crying, like he was looking for his friend, because he and Biscuit were like best buddies. They spent so much time together. They were always together, always playing together. They'd lay next to each other to take naps. They were just really, really close. And he was absolutely miserable. And I was going crazy because he just would not stop the crying. I mean, he would take breaks long enough to sleep and eat a little bit, and then he would just be right back at it. And that's why I was really fighting hard to get Biscuit back. I was like, I've got to have Biscuit back. And I wanted Biscuit back because I was really close with Biscuit too. So eventually, it took some time, but eventually I got Biscuit back. And as soon as I did, all that crying and pacing and everything stopped. he was happy once Biscuit came. So I knew that when Biscuit passed away, because he became very, very ill, he ended up with FIP, which is a death sentence if a cat gets that. There's no cure, there's no medicines you can give them, or if there are, they're experimental at this point and they don't have them here. So I was not really in a, I couldn't do anything for him. I looked into it and was trying to see, is there anything I can do? But there was nothing. And he was so, I mean, it hit hard and fast. So anyway, so I knew that there was, I was going to have another cat without a doubt. And I knew I'd need to get one right away. And it was just a miracle that it worked out the way it did, because um, I had asked someone, do you know of anybody that has any cats or kittens or anything, that needs a home? And I was told of this lady, and apparently she had like 48 cats. She like takes them in and then tries to find homes for them and stuff. So she's got like this big, she has like a whole property that she houses these cats and stuff. Some are indoors, some are outdoors. Um, so I went there and went in to look around, and it was like almost the very first cat that I saw when I came in was right directly in front of me. There was this cage that had this little kitten, and there was another cage next to it that had some cats, older cats. But it was like as soon as I started walking in, I saw this kitten, and this little guy was climbing up and talking to me, and was like trying to get my attention. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's so cute, because I didn't know if it was a boy, but I was like, that little kitten is so cute. And so she got him out, and she said it was a boy, because I wanted another boy, because Oscar, I felt like, needed a boy to wrestle with and stuff. And she got him out, and I mean, he immediately was just like coming right towards me and stuff, like he wanted me to hold him and love on him and stuff. And I was just like, oh my God. But then, I looked around, I continued to look at some of the other ones, and I said, well, I'll let you know. I figured I'd come home and think about it. And I took a couple of pictures of some cats that were in there, and Poppy was one of them. And I just kept going back to that picture. And it was a really blurry picture, too, because he was so rambunctious in the cage that I couldn't get a clear picture. I mean, it was kind of a blur. But I just kept thinking about it and thinking about it. And I messaged her back, and I said, I would like to have Poppy. And she said, well, somebody else was supposed to come and get him. And I was like, oh, no. But I went back. I told her, I said, well, I'd really like to have him if they don't come get him. And I was like, the next day, I messaged her again, and she said that the people didn't come. And I said, well, I want him. So I went the next day, and I picked him up, brought him home, and I've been thrilled ever since, because he's wonderful. I love him so much. He's bringing me so much joy and laughter, and he and Oscar have fun playing together. They chase each other, and it didn't take long for them to get adapted to each other either, which was really nice, because that's one of those things where you never know. Oh hell, I'm sorry, I didn't see your message. Hang on a minute, it's not coming up on here. Is that Green Rose? Hey, Green Rose, your message didn't come up on here. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. So I don't know, she may not even be hearing me right now because she's washing her hair. Well, I'm glad you made it. I had no idea that you were messaging, chatting, whatever, because it didn't come up. I think Linda said the same thing was happening to her, that her messages weren't coming up on the screen. That's why I keep this open, just in case, but I've been running my mouth and I forgot to look. Um, so yeah, it didn't take Oscar and Poppy long at all to get used to each other and start playing with each other and everything. I was so happy, because that's one of those things you just never know. And I even told the lady when I got him, I said, I want him, but if it doesn't work out, can I bring him back to you? And she was like, sure, absolutely, that, if it doesn't work out, you can. which I've never wanted to do something like that. It's like if I get an animal, I want to keep them. But if I had brought them here and they just hated each other, and it was nothing but a big cat fight all the time, I mean, obviously that's not a good situation. And with Poppy being this cute little kitten, somebody would have taken him, So it's not, I wasn't really concerned that he wouldn't have a home if I did that. But plus she said, she would just keep him there, because that's what she does. She just keeps the cats there. There goes Oscar. Um, she just keeps them there unless somebody, comes along to take them. And she cares for them and, takes care of all their medications and, shots and, anything that they need. So, okay, you can hear me because the phone is right by me, but I can't type. Okay. So anyway, so yeah, that's the story of Oscar and Poppy. Um, I'm thankful. I'm thankful to have both of them. And then I have Lightning, which is this little orange cat. He's only got one eye, but he's an outdoor cat. He was already living around here when I moved into this house. He was just a little stray that was skinny, and he had basically a hole in his head from his eye getting poked out. His eye was still in there, but it was like he needed to have it removed. And eventually I got his eye removed and um, got him neutered, got him his shots, did all that stuff. So I basically consider him my cat, but even after he got his eye removed and I kept him in here, to care for him while he was recovering from all of that, healing up, I was hoping that he would love being in the house and wouldn't want to go back outside, would think, wow, this is, I've got a great life here. But no, once he was feeling better and he was all healed up and everything, he was ready to get back outside. So he comes and goes as he pleases. And so I just let him, because that's the life he already knew before I came here. So, he just comes, and he lets me know when he wants to come in, and he sometimes will let me know when he wants to go back out. But sometimes I have to just let him out, whether he wants to go or not, because I don't like to leave him in the house much, because even though he was neutered, he still wants to spray, because he was already doing that prior to being neutered. So it's already a habit. So I have to really watch him when he's in here. So I don't like to leave him in the house. Like if I'm going on errands or something, I like to put him back outside, if I can watch over him and stuff like that. And even at night when I go to bed, it's like I'm not, although last night he was in here most of the night. And then I can't remember, it was like 4 o'clock this morning or something. He was ready to go out. So it's like, because he's a cat, so he likes to roam and prowl and stuff in the middle of the night. So a lot of times I think he's happy just to be outside, because that's his time, when he can go be a cat. So, so that's what I do with him most of the time is, he's out at night and kind of comes in and out during the day. But, so yeah, that's that. And my skating, y'all, let me tell you, I'm going to be putting up a video, because I did make it. I was talking about this earlier. I went out to try my new wheels today, because I got some brand new wheels for my new skates. The wheels that were on there were fine, but they're small. They're smaller than the wheels that I'm used to, which don't make me feel very stable. And they don't grab on rough surfaces very well, even though they're designed for that. They're outdoor wheels that are designed to, be outside and go on, rough terrain or whatever. But they weren't working for me. And a lot of people have said, that I've watched reviews on, they've said the same thing, that like the laces have to be replaced, and most people did replace the wheels. And I wasn't going to for a while, but I was like, okay, I'm never going to be able to skate on that rough terrain out there, because it's really bad. If I don't at least, try to get some better wheels for the skates. So I did. I ended up ordering some of what is considered the absolute best wheels for if you're running over pebbles and rocks and twigs and rough surfaces. These are supposed to be the very, very best. They were pricey. I'm not gonna lie, they were pricey. But I thought, I'm never gonna progress if I can't get going on this terrain. So I got them. They arrived, what was that, yesterday or day before? Yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. I don't know, my days have all just been kind of like melting into each other. Yeah, it was yesterday because that's when I made my ASMR video doing my unwrapping the wheels and putting the bearings in and putting them on the skates and stuff. But yesterday was raining, so I couldn't go try it. So today, it was nice out this morning, so I went up the road to the really crappy area. Did not skate on the part that I actually got the wheels to skate on. I got up there and I was just like, I'm really not quite ready for that. I talk about it in my video, which I'm going to be putting up hopefully later if I get it edited and all of that. I got to figure out that flipping the video around thing, so I can get that one video clip out of freaking portrait mode. Oh, so angry that it turned out like that. But once I get that up, if you're interested in watching it, watch it. It's just, me up there. I did some video of me skating on a different area. It's a rough surface, but it's not as rough as the bad stuff. It's the surface that I really like to skate on because it's not real totally smooth, but it's not, like, ugh, just horrible like the rest of it. But I enjoyed it. I was really enjoying myself out there today. I loved it. I had so much fun skating out there. And I feel like, if I can just build up a little more confidence, I am going to try skating again on that shit concrete. I'm telling you, man, that stuff is bad. It's really bad. But these wheels are supposed to be able to handle that kind of stuff. So I'm going to try it. But as I mentioned in my video that I'm going to do, or that I did today, I'm not going to put the pressure on myself because it's just, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it when I feel comfortable with it and when I'm ready, when I feel like I'm ready to try it again. That's what I'm going to do, which could be tomorrow. I have no idea. I'm going to try it soon, though, because I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I'm looking forward to trying to do it. I was going to today, actually. After I was done skating, I kept looking at it, and I thought, do I want to try it? And I was just like, well, I've got other stuff I need to get done, so maybe I'll just wait and, try it next time or, hopefully soon. Because my birthday's coming up December 2nd. And that's been my goal ever since I got skates, was I really want, pardon me, I really want to spend my birthday skating, just having fun, And all the months that I've been trying to skate, I've not really skated yet. Not like fully just gone out there and skated without, having to just go a little ways, turn around, go back. I should have made that tea. Because now my throat's getting dry because I'm just running my mouth. But, so, yeah, my goal is to hopefully be comfortable enough to skate by my birthday on December 2nd. Or whenever I'm able to, because the weather at this time of year is kind of iffy. Sometimes we get a lot of rain and stuff, like we have, like, all this week. It's just been raining a lot. But today I got lucky that we actually had a decent day. They were actually calling for rain, through most of the day. But fortunately, that didn't happen. So I was able to go up there and enjoy myself. It was great. So I'm planning to spend my birthday or whatever date is available weather-wise skating. And so I've got basically a month, roughly, to practice as much as I can so that hopefully I can do that. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm excited. And I'm excited to have up my Christmas tree, and basically what you see here as far as like decorations, like on this thing, there's a few little decorations there. That's it. That's it for the Christmas stuff. I've got right over here, you can kind of see it through this thing here. That little thing right there. Somebody sent me that a few years back. It's like a little hand towel. This is Merry Christmas, and it has a little cat on it. That's the only other Christmas decoration I have. So that's it. Unlike Linda, if y'all ever watch, oh, hang on a minute. I'm missing somebody's message. Oh, thank you. Is that, you'll have to forgive me. I'm having to look because my messages aren't coming up on my tablet. So I'm having to look over here, and I can't have C. So hang on a minute. Is that Jania Bean? Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear somebody else is trying skating again after not doing it for a while. That's so wonderful. How are you liking it? Because it's like, even though I haven't actually skated yet, I still love it. I skate around in this little tiny kitchen right here. And then I go out and skate on this little, narrow kind of sidewalk type thing. But I haven't been able to actually skate. But are you actually skating somewhere, and are you loving it? Yeah, I love being able to talk to other people that are actually skating, because it's like I've got nobody here that skates. I don't really hang out with anybody. Gina, okay, good. Yes. Oh, wow. I wish I had a skating rink. That's what I would be doing. If there were a skating rink where I live, I would be skating at a skating rink because I love the feel of that floor. The feeling skating on a rink floor is phenomenal. It is just, it's incredible. I would love to do that, but I'm stuck with this crap old concrete stuff. It's just terrible. But I'm hoping that my new wheels are going to help with that. I really am. I should have tried it today, but I didn't want to pressure myself. I didn't really want to just, I thought, okay, I've got these brand new wheels that I'm excited about, but I'd hate to go out there and maybe not be able to do it and then get discouraged and be frustrated and angry and whatever. So I thought, no, I'm going to go out and just enjoy skating on the area that I can skate on. Enjoy that, and then maybe next time I'll try it on the crappy stuff. So have you ever skated on like really horrible concrete that has like just all kinds of bumps and lumps and things like that? Oh, really? See, today I was trying to work on that staggered stance. I'm not very good at that. I've really got to work on that staggered stance, because from what I understand, that's the best way to skate on rougher surfaces, is to try to be in a staggered stance like that. But I'm not doing it very well. I need to practice it. Yeah, I think I haven't gotten the positioning right. I've got to work on my positioning, I think, because I was doing it today a little bit when I was recording some video, which I have not put up the video yet because I've still got to edit it and stuff. I was trying to record myself doing the stagger stance, but I'm not quite getting it right. I could tell that I wasn't. It's like it was kind of almost there, but not quite. So I got to work on it. Well, and that's why I want to work on it so much because, I watch a lot of Dirty Deborah Harry's videos, and I love it because she, does go out there and she will skate on some really horrible surfaces and stuff. And she's just like, pew, 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 which of course, you've probably watched her. I don't know if you have, but I imagine. Um, she's been skating her whole life, so she's experienced at it. But I love to watch her because I love her. She's very in your face with some things, she's got that kind of personality, but it's good because she's just like, I can't have it, she cracks me up when she's like, start talking about something. She's like, I can't have it. No, you got to practice. You got to do this. Oh my God. Yeah, I love her. And it's so inspiring because she is literally like my age. I just watched one of her recent videos where she said she's 56, which I'm about to be in less than a month now. So, that to me is such an inspiration because I'm like, I know I can do it. If she can do it, I can do it. I mean, yeah, she's been doing it her whole life, which makes a big difference, but that doesn't mean I can't, and she's so encouraging with that too. She encourages people, don't let your age or your weight or any of that stuff, stop you. Because that was another thing. It's like you know, my weight kind of makes me a little scared too because I'm thinking, good Lord, if I fall, this whole town's going to think there's a dang earthquake happening or something. It's like, so I'm like, oh Lord. That's why I'm scared to fall because I'm afraid that because I have so much weight that it's going to make it so much worse. So, I've got a lot of fear when it comes to that. But I'm going to try to do like I was watching one of her videos yesterday, I think it was, where she was showing something. It was one of the videos she did several years ago, but I don't think I had seen it before because it didn't seem familiar when I was watching it, where she was showing about getting down low and skating with your hands on your knees and sticking your butt out and that will help you. And I was doing that today and I'm like, yeah, when I was doing it, I felt like I was more balanced and stable like that. So I was like, this is great. Um, Wait a minute, what? You're over 6 feet tall? Oh my word. Yeah, see, and that's the other thing. It's like when you're tall, because I'm not like tall, but I'm about, I don't know, somewhere around 5'5" or 5'6". Every time I've ever gone to a doctor and they measure me, it's always different. They're always telling me something different, so I don't really know. But I feel like I'm way up off the ground, so it seems like it's so far down. And I try to get low. I do try to get low, but I don't think I'm getting low enough, or I feel like if I get low, then I'm not doing it right. I don't know. I'm always analyzing everything I'm doing, just thinking this don't feel like it's right. And another reason why I like to film as much of it as I can, because then I can go back and look at it and go, yeah, your posture was way off. You were definitely not in the right position. This was wrong, or, oh, you did this right, but over here, this wasn't good, or, that type of thing. So, I don't know. But I'm not giving up on it because I absolutely I think about skating all the time. I really do. And I'm excited about it. And I think about, I imagine myself doing it and I can feel it inside, when I'm thinking about it. But then I get out there to do it and it just doesn't really happen. But today I felt like it kind of was happening, even though I was still in kind of a small space and I, wasn't on the rougher stuff. I felt like what I was doing, it felt a lot better to me today than it has in the past. I don't know if the wheels had anything to do with it. What in the world was that? I just heard a really strange sound that, and I have a window that's right there, so I don't know what in the world that was. And the cat's acting all weird. What is it? Oh, Lord, now I'm like all paranoid. Is there some kind of creepy crawly thing in here that I need to be afraid of? God. Um, yeah, I heard a strange sound and then my cat's acting all strange. So now I'm like, oh God, what is it? I'm afraid to know. But anyway, but yeah, I felt really good today when I was out there. I mean, I still don't think I was doing, a spectacular job at it, but it felt better. And I don't know if the wheels might have had something to do with it or not, but it's like not all 78A wheels are made the same. And so I could definitely tell a difference in the way that these wheels were gripping the ground. I'm hearing something out there. Hang on one second. Let me look out this window because I'm hearing it outside and so is the cat. What the heck is out there? What is it? I don't know what it is, but it's got me all creeped out. It's nighttime, so I can't see what's out there. I'm like, oh God. Why aren't my little twinkle lights on out there? They went off awfully early. I think they're starting to lose their charge power or something. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's, oh Lord. Don't tell me it's that time of year again. When we get these like cricket things, or not crickets, grasshopper type things. I think they're grasshoppers. Because they're starting to collect on the outside of my screen. I see them walking around. That's what I'm hearing. They're clicking up against that screen. Oh my God. Pardon me. Yeah, I don't like creepy crawly stuff and jumpy things like that. It makes me nervous. But anyway, so yeah, well, I'm excited to hear that you're skating and that you're enjoying it. And it sounds like you're actually skating, unlike me. It's kind of half-ass skating it. But I'm not giving up. I'm telling you, I just, that's why I invested in getting a better pair of skates and getting better wheels and all of that, because I'm going to do anything that I possibly can to help me to improve. And I know that a lot of times, it can be your equipment isn't the greatest, and maybe that's why you're not progressing. So that's why I figure if I get all the right equipment and I still can't do it, then it's something going on inside of me, which I do think. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. It's like I want to skate more upright, because it's like that's the other thing that stresses me out. Because everybody always says you need to get down low and bend your knees and all of this kind of stuff. But then when you watch other people that are just skating, that skate all the time, I guess, and they know how to skate, they're skating more upright. I mean, yeah, they've got their knees bent slightly, but they're not like down, like everybody says you need to be. Hello there, Zama. I don't know if that's how you say it, Zama. Zama Color Style. But yeah, I want to be able to stay. There goes Poppy. I want to be able to stay more upright. And I mean, obviously not falling. Obviously upright, not falling. But I want to be able to have better posture, because I know my posture is terrible. And I've said it in videos before, and I'll say it now. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but I got boulders on my chest, y'all. So it's like when you're top heavy like I am, you naturally, just in everyday life, just walking around normal, you kind of lean like this, because you've got all this weight that's pulling you forward and down. And so it's a struggle for me to try to stay, with my upper body up, and then, being lower and all. It's like, it's a lot. It's a lot to do. And it's a lot to try to remember. It's like it's hard for me to focus on all the different things I need to do at the same time to make it work. But um, I know, see, and that's one of my biggest problems that I know I do, and I'm trying to work on it. I have a horrible habit of wanting to look down at the ground when I'm skating, which I already know is wrong. And Dirty's always saying that. She's always saying, quit looking down at the ground. Look where you want to go. Because if you look down, that's where you're going to go. So it's like, and it makes sense. But I catch myself doing it all the time. And it's because I'm like paranoid that I'm going to trip over something, or, hit something that is going to throw me forward or something. And I do try to scan ahead, and I do sweep as well. I try to sweep up the area that I'm going to skate on, but I could still miss something. And so it's like, I don't know, it makes me nervous to not look down. But I need to start paying more attention and looking forward. But I was doing that today, and I felt like I was doing pretty good. I don't know how well it's going to come out in the video, because I've still got to edit it, and I need to actually watch the videos to see how it turned out. But I do know that one of them is in freaking portrait mode, which is not going to happen. I have got to figure out how to flip it over so it's in landscape mode, because it just drives me crazy. I can't stand when people do portrait mode. I hate it. And I mean, and you have to do that for shorts. So I've done some because I wanted to put up shorts videos. But if I didn't have to do that for shorts, I wouldn't. Because I feel like I'm trapped in a box. It's like, there's like all this other stuff over here that you can't see, and you're just like, ugh. Anyway, so I don't know if Green Rose ever left. I don't know if she's still here. She said she was going to have me kind of playing in the background while she was washing her hair and stuff. So I don't know if she's still here. I'm glad she came in, though. But yeah, I hope that the weather's not going to be crap this entire month, because I really want to try to make it a goal, if at all possible, to go and practice at least every other day, if not every day. I mean, every day that I can do it, I hope that I'm able to go out and do it. Because I really want to make my goal this year. I really do. I want to be able to go and just enjoy my birthday, just having fun skating. But I thought about it, and I thought, even if for some reason I don't get to that place where I can skate on that really horrible stuff, if I'm able to go and skate on that section that I do like, where I was skating today, I did have fun. I had fun doing that. So even if I have to just go and skate there on my birthday, I can do that. I just got to work on not beating myself up over not doing things that I think I should be doing. It's like, I don't want to put so much pressure on myself. I talk about that in the video, which I have got to get edited. I'm going to probably be up for a while. Oh, you're still here? Okay, you're still washing? Oh, okay. Yeah, I always like to leave the conditioner in for a little while too. I always like wash my hair first, and then put the conditioner on, and then do all the other shower stuff. So it's on, all that time. And then I rinse it out at the end. But yeah, I'm going to have to get going here soon because I really do want to try to get this video edited if I can. And I got to watch this tutorial on how to turn that video around, because I can do it in my editing software, but it's like, it's so complicated. I don't know why it's got to be as complicated. I mean, there's like all these steps. This video went on and on and on about do this and then this and then this and then this. I mean, it's like all these things you have to do just to turn the thing around. I'm like, are you kidding me? It'd probably be quicker and easier just to go make another video of that clip. It's like not even that long of a clip. Oh, God. Oh, well, I guess if I learn how to do it, then that's good, because then if I ever have it happen again, I'll know what to do. So, but anyway, I want to thank y'all for coming in. Thank you, Green Rose, and thank you. Did you say Jenny or Jeannie? I want to make sure I get it right. Well, thank you very much. Is it Jeannie? Gina. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, I cannot see. And these glasses, these are reading glasses. I don't have any real ones. I ordered some because I broke the only pair I had, with the exception of the pair I keep out in my bike basket. So when I'm out, I don't have the same glasses that I use when I'm on the laptop. And I had to use those for a few days. I had to order some freaking reading glasses. And I thought I was getting pink ones, and they're purple. And I don't wear any purple. Purple's not my color. I don't like purple on me. It looks dumb. I don't like it. But I can't, even with these, I still feel like I can't half see. But thank you so much. And good luck with your skating. And hopefully you stick around and, we'll watch more videos. I really hope to be putting up more skating videos, and I would love it if I could start putting up videos of me doing something other than the same thing all the time. I mean, today I was using my selfie stick, and I was trying to, like, get some different angles and things like that with this, I tried to change it up as best as I could. Well, thank you, Green Rose, and hopefully you can come. I don't know if, I don't know what to do about my live stream on my other channel. Thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate it. And hopefully either today or tomorrow I'll get that video edited. I don't know, because it may take me a while. It could be quite a process to do, so I'm not sure when I'll have it edited and up. But, yeah, it was scary, though. I mean, for me, for you, since you've been skating for over a year or whatever, it probably wouldn't be that scary for you because you're used to being on skates. But for me, I'm still trying to balance and all that stuff. So trying to use a selfie stick was a little daunting. But I did try to get a little bit of video that way. So we'll see how it turns out. Anyway, I'm going to get going because I'm hearing, hey, somebody's scratching on the screen. Quit scratching on the screen. Somebody is in there just tearing that screen up. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm going to go. But y'all have a good day, a great weekend. Green Rose, I don't know if I'll be doing... Get off of that screen! Oh, Lord, I better get going. I don't know if I'm doing my live stream on Sunday or not. If I do, I was thinking about doing it early again. You said you like that 4 a.m. thing, except for I don't think you're going to want to get up at 4 a.m. again. So I'll understand if you don't, if I do it then. I don't know when I'm doing it. I haven't scheduled anything. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to go so I can go see what damage is being done in there with the screen. And then I'm going to try to hopefully get my video edited so I can get it up hopefully today or tomorrow. So anyway, y'all have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you again really soon. So have a good one, y'all. Bye. Oh, wait. I missed Heather's message. Wait, I'm back. I did miss Heather. Heather, hello. gosh, I'm glad I saw that. Thank you, Green Rose, for letting me know she was here. She might not even be here now. Oh, you are? Okay. Okay. Hey. Well, I'm glad you came in. I'm sorry. I totally didn't see your message up there. I apologize. Get off of that screen. Lord, y'all, it's just madness and mayhem in here right now. God. Oh, my word. So, yeah, well, now I feel bad that I'm ending it. Oh, okay. Well, that's understandable. I wasn't even sure if I was going to even do a stream today. I didn't schedule it or anything. I just kind of just decided, oh, what the heck? Because I haven't been putting up any videos. I've just not done anything with this channel recently. So, thank you for the hearts. um, so I have been terrible lately about putting videos up and stuff. And every time I think about doing one, I don't get to it. But I did make a video today, but it's just got to be edited and put up and everything. So, but I appreciate you stopping in. And I hope that you're going to, excuse me, I hope you're going to put up some more skating videos soon. Goodness gracious. And I don't know if Gina is still in here, but if you are, check out Heather's channel because she does skating on her channel too. And I enjoy it. I don't know how much you're getting to do these days though, because the weather's probably getting bad where you are. But I hope I'll get to see some videos again soon. So I guess I better get going because it's already 8 o'clock and I don't even know how long it's going to take me to try to figure out how to flip that dang video around. Ugh, I'm not looking forward to it. Oh, wow, you had your first snow? Oh, man. Well, I hope that's nice. I mean, I think you said you like cold weather, so I think for you that's probably a good thing. That seems so bizarre since it's so hot here. It's like, well, I appreciate you watching. I think I have to go in my settings. For some reason, when I stream on this dang tablet, it does not give me the option to make this public. It doesn't give me the option to do much of anything on here. So when I'm done with the stream, I have to go on the laptop to actually make it public. I don't know why, but I do that every time because I'm like, I want it to be public video in case anybody's interested in watching it. I figured you probably did or do like the snow. Oh, let me ask you real quick. You were talking about wanting to do that tree in the back of your yard with the lights and stuff like that. Have you done any of that yet? Or is it too soon? Unlike for me where, as you can tell, I jumped the gun on Christmas. It is annoying sometimes. I would love to see that tree out in your yard. Okay. Yeah, I'm anxious to see it all lit up with lights and stuff. I bet that's going to be beautiful because you have a beautiful yard and a beautiful home, and I love how you did your living room area with all the decorations and that bay window. I've always loved bay windows, and I think it's so neat that you have those little decorations and stuff in there. It's awesome. Anyway, I said I was going to quit running my mouth, but I'm excited that you came in. I appreciate it so much. But anyway, okay, I'm going to shut up now, which is, it's hard for me to shut up because I don't talk to anybody. So, it's like when I do live streams, it's the only time I get to interact with anybody. So I appreciate y'all being here interacting with me. And I'll try to get that video up soon, so I hope y'all will watch it. It may not be the most exciting thing, but you'll get to see my new pink wheels, my beautiful wheels. Oh my God, I love them. I love them. They're wonderful. So anyway, check that out whenever I get it up. So I will talk to y'all. It's all right. Thank you very much. And y'all have a great night or a great day and night and weekend and all that stuff. And I'll talk to you again soon, y'all. Bye. I think.